This conference will now be recorded.
Just hold on, guys. Okay, so guys, can you please introduce yourself so I can understand which background you are coming from? Hello.
So yeah, this is Amit from Dubai. I'm working with Carrefour Retails in Hybrids as a senior QA engineer and a functional consultant.
Great.
Yeah, hi, this is
Like,
Prachi.
yeah, go ahead.
And yeah, this is Prachi, and I'm working with KSB Pumps as a functional consultant from Pune.
Okay.
Hi Mithun, this is Shivateja.
Mm-hmm.
Came from working in NAC system, Hyderabad. Came from
Okay.
basis background, having 4+ years of experience.
Okay. Great.
Hey, hi, Mithun Shrikant this side. I am from e-commerce background. I'm working on the Hybris platform, majorly working at the client location at Dubai. So,
Super. Okay. So, anyone left? Okay. So, guys, yeah. So, this is Mithun. I'm just working from last 9 years in SAP technology. I just having like ABAP, core ABAP, advanced ABAP, WebDin Pro, Web UI, and finally in C4C. So I just worked on like more than 6 years in C4C only. So from 2012 onwards, I just working on C4C as a technical consultant, and now I'm just working as a technician. So yes, this is a technical demo for specific to SAP C4C. So I hope like you know the that SAP Cloud for Customer is nothing but like one type of CRM tool that we are using, okay, for sales and services. Now let me just so we know, just a minute, guys. Okay, okay, guys. So yeah. So we know this SAP Cloud for Customer is nothing but like one type of CRM tool. So this is nothing but we can integrate with SAP ECC, CRM, S4 HANA through HANA Cloud integration or Cloud Platform integration. We know most of the SAP ECC and CRM we know a CRM just maybe obsolete soon. Okay, and now SAP stopped the support. So this will be the base solution where the customer can move into that C4C. But yes, this is a cloud based software, so there are something maybe that is not available as part of standard, so we need to do the custom. So now you are just most of the coming from e-commerce platform C4C platform, okay, as a functional consultant, maybe someone having a experience in SAP CRM. So like it's very easy way I can explain like that the technology that we are using in C4C. So now in C4C, we know like everything is working on single URL and we call as a tenant. So let me open it and I will explain. So this is a like a system that I'm using it. Okay, now let me just log in. So this is nothing but the C4C system. This is a front end system and we call as a tenant. In SAP ECC and CRM, we just have a GUI, okay, where SAP GUI, we are just maintaining all the system details and everything, and we can able to log in. But the disadvantage is we just need to install the VPN, or within the firewall, we can access it. Here, there is a no VPN is required. Without VPN, we can log in into the system in mobile, desktop, and tablet. Okay, now the second thing is we know like the different user we have it, like in e-commerce, CRM, or C4C, that we have a concept called authorization, the specific role that we can assign to user. So that role is nothing but based on the user we will provide it. So if it is an admin user, we have all the authorization. If it is a business user or end user, that having a limited authorization. Now there is a one more user called developer user, and then that we are just playing the role here as a developer. Now developer have a, also the specific authorization is required to access the backend system. In e-commerce, ECC, CRM, okay, like ECC, CRM, we know that it's like ABAP workbench, and e-commerce maybe like the people are using a Java or core Java, right, through Eclipse. So here we have a different technology, okay, that language is also different, but yes, if someone having a good technical knowledge in any language, C, C++, Java, .NET, any language, that will be really help them. Now here I can able to log in through the any user, either it's a business user, admin user, or developer user, okay. But to log in into the backend, we need a specific developer access. So suppose this is my developer access. I'm just logging here. Now I can able to just yeah, so this is a developer access. I just able to log in. So similar to the end user, I have a specific role available, okay, and I can able to see that customers, people, sales, and everything. But I have a like specific authorization called partner development, and that is nothing but the role is specific for developer. Now here I am also having an administrator work center or the authorization where I can do some administrator stuff, okay, through this user, but this is mandatory. Now let me jump into the like application studio side, okay, and I will just briefly explain the what are the capability that we have. So application studio is nothing but that is specific to SAP Cloud for Customer, that having also the different version available. Now how we can identify which version is the that we need to use. So here maybe if someone know about the SAP C4C, they know the like what is the latest version that SAP C4C have, okay. So here I will explain how we can identify. So here in the user we have an option called about, and I can see that what is the latest version that this system is using. It's a 1908. Now 1908 version is nothing but the system use version, okay. Now similar version I need to install in my system, and I can able to access this system development environment with the same application studio. Okay, I will explain like that version and everything, but let's start to application studio. Now this application studio is running on the Microsoft Visual Studio. Okay, so this is specific to the .NET framework is required to just run this application studio. That is another tool, that is a Microsoft Visual Studio Cell 2010, that is specific for the designing the screen. Okay, that I will explain later, like how it's look like and everything. But yes, this is totally integrated environment, okay, based on the Microsoft Visual Studio. So if you think like, hey, this is depends on the Microsoft Visual Studio, then we have a .NET or Java or C# language they will use, right? No, they are using the specific language that is specific for C4C. So there is a 3 total languages available to do this, all the customization or business logics and everything. Now this application studio is nothing but whoever like using a cloud for customer, whoever having this like a system. Okay, so they can enhance the standard capability provided by SAP. So they can do some customization as per the business process and everything. Okay, so yes, here our role will be coming in the picture, and we are doing some customization based on our customer or client. But yes, we have some limitations. Okay, so based on the limitations, we just need to check the capability or feasibility of the requirement, and we need to provide the best solution. Now guys, if you have any questions, you can just ask me any time. Okay, I'm happy to help you. Now coming to SAP C4C. Now if I will say either it's a e-commerce or ECC, CRM, C4C, whatever. They have a like a two part. One is from the front end, without any customization we are doing some validations. Without any customization we are doing some screen changes or do some changes and everything. And one is through the our development environment, either Eclipse or ABAP or any .NET. We are just doing some changes. Okay, that is actual development or customization that we are doing. So here same way in C4C we have a two part. One is SDK, that is nothing but the cloud application studio. That is a different name that I'm using it. Sometimes people also call as a PDI, partner development integrated environment. SDK is nothing but the software development kit, and finally the actual name is SAP Cloud Application Studio. Now the other way we have a adapt. That is a standard capability that is provided by SAP, and adapt is nothing but that is applicable only the admin user. So through front end I can able to do some changes. I can add some custom field, I can change a label, I can apply the validations, I can do some configurations and everything. So these are the changes I can do without any customization through SDK. So suppose I am a business user, or I just have a requirement like whenever I will just choose any country, the specific region or postal code will be mandatory. I can do that through adapt. There is some requirement coming like, hey, whenever I will just create any inquiry or lead or opportunity, I need to make some field mandatory or like visible true or visible false, like that. So that type of validations, that type of rule I can apply. I want some extra field to be available in my screen. I need to add a more custom field to be available. I have a options called KUT. In SAP CRM we have a AET option where we can create a custom field, okay, without any development. So here we have a same concept. KUT is nothing but key user tool, where we can create a custom field, where we can manage the custom field. So that custom field will be available into web service, that custom field will be available into the reports. That custom field will be available into different screen also. So that will be reusable field. I can create a drop down value. I can create a web email address. I can create amount field, date, time, like that. So that type of options we have it. Coming to the rules, I told you we can just make some field read only, visible, and just mandatory based on certain condition. That is, we have the capability called rule editor. So through rule editor, we can do some validations. We can raise the message to our end user like, hey, this is a mandatory field, kindly fill it. When I choose certain drop down values, I want some field to be hidden. I can do that. So that value I don't want to display. So that type of options we have it. Now configuration part. Suppose like I am a sales employee. So sales employee having a different screen layout. So I have a limited fields available. Okay, but you are like a sales manager. You have a more options available. So that I can handle through the configuration. I have an option to create a prospect, customer, sold to party, bill to party, everything. Okay, now you have a more authorization. So that I can just handle through the code list restriction. So these are the like a configuration part that I can do it through the adapt. So without any customization, I can handle all these validations, creation of customs fields and everything. Okay, so this is the part of the adapt, and this is only applicable to admin user. No developer user can do this. No business user can do this. You just need the admin role that is available, okay, to your user. So guys, any questions, any query? Okay, now coming to the SDK. So if I will just go to e-commerce or CRM or ABAP or ECC, we have a different languages, okay, where we are building a business logics and everything. Now here we have a three main language. One is ABSL, Advanced Business Scripting Language. That language we are used specific for to building a business logic. So it's similar to the ABAP, where we are just doing some our logics to just read the data, update the data, create the data, do some validations, everything. So this is nothing but our we can say, if you know about any CSAP, ABAP or Java language, that will really help you, because the syntax will be similar to that. But yes, it's not like if you know about any C++, Java, any language, that will be like help you, because the syntax will, like the relevance of the syntax will be remain same. If conditions, switch statement, looping statement, assignments and everything, the way to write is maybe totally different, but yes, the relevance of that, the way to work, okay, that is totally same as it is that we have it. Now the second language is BODL. Now BODL is nothing but it's it's like a business object definition language. Here we have a keyword called business object. Business object is nothing but, in simple terms, it's a table, the combination of row and columns. Okay, so how to declare the table into C4C, where we are using a BODL language. So BODL language is specific to use to declare the table in C4C. So we can also design the deep level structure, hierarchical structure. We can declare the which one is a primary key. Okay, this is a my contract ID, contract description, whatever. This is my child information that having a 0 to 1 cardinality. So 0 to 1 cardinality. So that type of configurations or that type of declaration we can do it in the BODL language. So that is the second language. The third language is nothing but the Ruby language. Ruby language is nothing but whatever things that we are doing through rule editor. So this is, we have options from the front end. Yes, same way we have an option from the back end called Ruby language. This is a JavaScript language. Okay, so here where I can handle some validations, I can make some property read only, mandatory, and we have a more options available in Ruby language. So this is like a basic like understanding, like what are the things that we can do it through adapt and what are the things that we can do it through the SDK. Now let me just go to the system and I will explain. So guys, this is my cloud application studio. Current version I'm using it nothing but 1908. If I don't have a relevant version of the 1908, system will not log in into the system. It will say kindly just upgrade with the same version that we have it. Okay, so if my system is as a 1908, I need to install the 1908. Now let me explain the version, how this version will be available and like when it is upgrade. So now current version is equal to 1908, the next version will be 1911, and now that upcoming is equal to 2002, 2005, 2008, 2011, like this way. So every quarterly this version will be upgraded. So now in the next week this version will be updated to 1911. Okay, so this 19 is nothing but the current year and this is nothing but the month November. Now development will be coming first and then production will be upgraded. Okay, but this will be coming 1 week before that that productions will be coming. Okay, so this will be the latest version in next week. Okay, so we need to install the 1911. So my front end system is also updated to 1911 and I need to reinstall my 1911 version into my system. Okay, so this is a version history that you just need to check. Okay, and this is also very important why you just deploy the solution from development to production. I will explain that part later, like that deployment process with the version. Now let's coming to that system environment. So system environment is nothing but we have a 4 type of like that objective that we have it. So configuration, development, extension and integration. So configuration is nothing but whatever the configurations like in ECC, CRM, e-commerce, C4C, there is some standard configurations that we are just maintaining, right, as an implementation or project. So that is nothing but our standard configuration. Every system that having that option. Now if I will just go for a custom, C4C have the capability where we can create a custom configuration. So as per my requirement, I can just create some fine-tune activity. Fine-tune activity is nothing but that will be the configurable activity where that is part of the implementation project or rollout project, like that. I need to enable the scopes and everything, and that will be available into that project. So that type of options we have it. Development is nothing but like in my ECC, CRM or e-commerce or any third-party system, they are just maintaining some custom table. They have the custom screens and everything, so they are doing some like a good customization into that system, and they want the same configuration, same table to be designed into the C4C. Yes, from scratch we can do that. We can design the table as a database, we can design a screen for the user inputs and everything. We can also create a web service, We can also create a template to just upload the data. We can also just create a workflow rule for that custom table. Okay, on certain condition the email will be triggered, on certain condition task will be created. So that type of options we can create. So that full custom development we can do that. So that is the second one. The third one, that is an extension enhancement. So SAP or any screen, okay, that is available part of SAP, that is a standard screen. Now if I need to enhance, I need to add some custom screen into the standard screen, I need to use the extension. Okay, so I have a capability where I can just extend the standard screen. I have a capability I can extend the standard logic that we have it. So on top of standard logic, I need to add my custom logic. On top of my standard web service, I need to add some extra field, custom field into that web service. I can do that. That is extension. So that options we have it. So through SDK we can do this, all this thing. Now the last point is integration. I told you we have a ECC CRM S4HANA integration with C4C using CPI and PI. That is a standard out of the box. Without any customization, we can integrate and we can flow the data from that 3 system to C4C and vice versa. Similar way, suppose I have a third-party system, I have e-commerce system, and they have some web service available. I need to integrate with the e-commerce. Yes, we have a capability to consume the API. We can trigger the API from C4C and just send the data to any system. We can also just bring the data from any system. We can also expose our API and they can consume it. So we have that custom integration is also available. So SMS integration, WhatsApp integration. So that type of integration we can do that. We can call the REST API, we can call the SOAP API. So that type of options we have it. Yes, it's not like a little bit easy thing, but yes, that is possible. We can also do the custom integration through CPI. We have like this all the capability that we have in C4C. Most of the like system, like either it's a SAP CRM, ECC or Salesforce, this capability will be there. Okay, similar way in C4C we have that capability. So guys, any questions, any query? Okay, so let me just how to just log in into the application studio. Okay, so here we have a SAP GUI, right? Or whenever we have Eclipse, we just need to maintain certain details of the system, and then we can able to log in. Similar way, we have the same concept. So I just need to copy the our system that we have it. So I need only the URL till .com up to here. Here I need this URL, I need the developer user and password. So I will copy this URL, go to the application studio, I will go to the administration, options and settings, and here in the connectivity I just need to maintain the system that I want. So I will just put, I can give any name and just paste the URL that I have copied. So just see here, when I click on save, HTTP will be removed because we are already using the HTTPS. Okay, save it and click on OK. Now my system is configured. Now I just need to log in into this that selected system and enter the username and password, and I will be the into the development environment that we have selected. Okay, so let me just now here when I just restart that system and when I click on my solution, this pop-up will be coming. Now here, okay, that system is not maintained. Let me maintain the system. And now this system is maintained. I need to click on my solution and there is options called log on. Now here I will select the specific system that we have maintained, enter the user. This is a developer user, guys. You cannot log in through the admin user or end user. You just need the specific role to be assigned to your user. Now this is my developer user and I will just click on login. Now I can able to log in into my application studio with the developer access. Okay. Now here you can see in this system, whatever I have selected, these are the solutions will be created. So if I will explain what is solution is nothing but in ECC and CRM or maybe in e-commerce, we have a packaging options or that concept. Similar way, we have a solution. Okay, so this solution is nothing but one type of package where all the development that is exist. Okay, so here if I will open any one of the solution that having some customization will be there. Okay, and I can able to see that customization like, hey, this is a custom objects and everything. Okay, so this type of custom object or like we can say whatever the customization we can do that. But before that, like I will explain how to create a solution, what are the options available. Okay, so guys, in between if you have any questions, just let me know. So let me just start the how to create a solution. Now we have an option called create a solution. Now this solution is nothing but one type of package that we are creating into the cloud solution. So guys, the first drop down is nothing but what type of solutions that you want to create. So we have a two type of options. We have it. One is a customer specific solution that is specific to customer. Let me explain. Suppose like you are working with the client A. Okay, now they have a system called this system. Now you have created a solution 1. Okay, now that project is go live, suppose. Now you just move to the client B. Now this client B have the same solution, similar requirement. There is no such changes is there. Now this solution you already designed before. Okay, you say like, let me use this solution into my client B. So this is not possible because this solution is specific to client A. So there is some validations already there into the system. They just mark like this solution is specific to client A only. So we cannot reuse this solution. So we have created as a customer specific solution. Okay. So this solution is only applicable through that system is available into this client A. Either it's a development, quality and production. Okay, I can use this solution into their environment only, not into the other customer. I need to create a solution here, okay, different for the client B. Yes, I can just copy paste the code and everything. I can copy paste the table structures and everything, but not full solution I can import into the client B. So this is nothing but the customer specific solution. So that is the one options we have. Now the second option is nothing but solution template. Now you can see here when I choose the customer specific solution, customer name will be coming into this box. If you are working with client X, it is coming X. If you are working with client Y, it is coming Y. When I change to solution template, it is not specific to any customer because we are creating a template. Now template is nothing but, suppose you have created a template called solution 1 template into client A. Now you have an option to reuse the solution into client B. Oh, I'm sorry. Same solution I can import into the client B because it is not mentioned any customer, okay, into the system, but this is a reusable solution. So customer specific solution having the limitations, you cannot re-import the same solution into any customer, and the solution template is having the capability where you can use some same solution into the different system. But yes, solution template having some limitations. Some of the system configurations customization we cannot re-import into the or we cannot create able into the solution template. So that type of limitations we have it in solution template. So yes, both the solution having some limitation. So SAP provided the third solution. You don't know maybe, but here SAP is not mentioned and it's called as a MCS, multi-customer solution. So this is nothing but the combination of customer specific solution plus solution template. So there is a no limitations. I can reuse this solution into multiple customer. This is nothing but one type of add-on. So total we have a 3 type of solution. We have a 3 type of solution. Okay. So this solution you need to request to SAP kindly create a MCS solution on behalf of us, and you can able to do that. Okay, so there is a 3 solutions available into the Cloud Application Studio. One is a solution template, customer specific solution, and MCS. So let's start with the customer specific solution. Most of the case we are using the customer specific solution. Only one limitation, we cannot reuse the solution. So I will just create a solution called okay. Now here you can provide the detailed description, like what is the goal to just design the solution. Okay, so you can just explain in details. Okay, etc. Now as a keyword, so this keyword is nothing but like based on some keyword you can able to search the solution. Okay, I'm putting the same keyword over here. So guys, see here you can able to see like a multiple solution, like more than 50 plus. In real-time scenario, only 1 or 2 solutions will be available per customer. This is a demo system, that's why there are multiple solutions will be available, because multiple people or just a candidate is working on this solution or the system. That's why they are just playing around with the system, and you can able to see this list of all the solution. But in real-time scenario, maybe 1 or 2 solutions will be available, not more than that. Now here, deployment unit is nothing but like whenever we create a package in ECC and CRM, we have options available. That options is nothing but which area that you want to create this package, either SD, MM, PP, whatever. Similar way, we have a deployment unit available into C4C. So most of the cases we are using a CRM. Okay, but we have a 2 other deployment unit called foundation and employee. So foundation is nothing but that is specific for the master data, product, material, customer, sales organization, structures, employee. Okay, so these are the objects available into the foundation. Now there is a second one called employee centric integration. So if it is a specific to employee centric integration, then or employee integration, we are using this deployment unit. But I just need all this object to be available into one deployment unit, then CRM is the best option. In the CRM, we have a master data, employee data, transactional data, anything. Every object will be there. So I can use CRM. Most of the case we are using a CRM. Now here you just need to maintain your company information. Suppose you are working with the customer A, okay, or client A. So I just need to maintain this client A over here. I just need to maintain the name and email address. Now why we are required this all the information? Because suppose after 1 month this solutions will be live into the production system, and something went wrong into your solution, some dump will be arise, exception will be there. So system will automatically notify you on this email address, like, hey, this is the solutions that you have created. In this solution, so and so line number is impacted, okay, or just occurring the exception, kindly rectify this error. So that type of intimations like you will get it from SAP. So this is only applicable to production system. So this is really important, like whenever you are just using any custom solution, just maintain your proper information so you can just get that notification. Okay, so now our setting is done. Now I need to click on OK. Now it will take some time to create a solution. Okay, because these solutions will be created into the cloud system, not in local repository. So now my solution is created and I can able to see into the project explorer. Okay, so this is a solution like that October 2019. I can able to see here. So now my package is created successfully. Now I can do all the customization here, okay, as per my requirement. So whatever the custom table, custom screen, custom web service, custom approval process, custom workflow process, mashups, everything I can create from here. All the like business logic files and everything I can design over here. Now in ECC and CRM as a package we have a folder structure, but here it is not coming by default as a folder. We just need to design, okay, that folder from our end for our understanding or for our simplicity, okay, or other can also understand. So I can see here it's like a custom object. The second one is standard object. The third one is web service. The fourth one is screen. So like this way I can just create a different folder and I can add the object as per my requirement. Okay, so here let me open any other solutions and I will show you. Which one is the better one? So I will open one existing solution and I will show you like how it's look like. Okay, so that having some basic object will be there. So guys, if you have any questions, any query, just let me know. Now you can see here that custom object. So custom object I have declared over here. This is nothing but my custom table. So in this table, I have declared this all the column as per my requirement. This is the alternative key, contract ID. That is a unique number. So this all having a 0 to 1 cardinality, either 0 value or 1 value. Now there is a one more options available called node. Node is here, it's represent as a table. So within the table, we have insert one more deep table and that having a 0 to n cardinality. That means one order having a multiple product, one contract having a multiple product. Maybe, okay, either 0 or n. N means 1, 2, 3 dot dot dot. So this type of structures that we can design. Now here I can also add the folder attachment folder where I can add the attachment from the local repository or from the web. I can also design the custom action. I can also design the custom action as per my requirement. I can also raise a message, like what type of message that I need to raise. Either it's an error message, information message, or warning message to my user based on some certain condition. So I can design like that way, okay, and we can just proceed ahead. Now this is a design into the BODL language. So this business object will be designed into the business object definition. Now let's coming to the ABSL. Now here, whatever the scripting file that you can able to see here, this is my ABSL coding, advanced business scripting language. You can see this if condition. Okay, so this is a if condition. I will explain later like how to just write down the complex logic and everything. Now let me go to that different one. You can see here I have just used the for loop concept. With the if condition I'm using the for loop. So this is the like a syntax that I am using it, but this is a advanced business scripting language. So guys, any questions, any query? Okay, now the last one, system architecture. So guys, like we know most of the system having a 3 layer: presentation layer, application layer, and database layer. So presentation is nothing but whatever my front end screen, whatever my end user screen is working on, that is my presentation layer. That is a key user. So currently this is my presentation layer. I can just run the business from here, okay, without, I don't know like what's written into the backend system, but I can able to see. Now the second layer is nothing but application layer, where I have just having all the enhancement, all the scripting file to be available. So whatever I have shown you, this is nothing but my application layer, where everything will be designed based on the business process, whatever the logic that I have implemented. So whatever the steps I'm doing in the front end, that is on presentation layer, but on behind the certain logic will be executed. Okay, so that's a application layer. Now third layer is nothing but database layer. The database will be nothing but SAP HANA is in memory. We don't have a direct access for this database, but SAP provide this access via the object, business object. Okay, so that is nothing but the business object, where we can just query the data, where we can create the data, and where we can update the data. So that is nothing but as equal to our database. Now there is a one more layer available called PSM, public solution model. You can see public solution model. Now I told you every upgrade, the version will be changed. So now once 1911 will be coming, there is some new update will be coming, new features will be coming into the system, that is applicable to front end, presentation layer, as well as the back end. So whenever like new update will be coming, that is specific to sales, service, and social. Okay, so here there is a new functions will be coming, new options will be coming into the application studio, front end also, that having a more capability as per the business requirement. So both the system will be updated with the new features. Okay, so this layer will be only applicable on SAP. We cannot do anything in this layer. So SAP will update everything from their end. We don't need to do anything. System is automatically upgraded. They just provide the message like, hey, your system is now on the higher version. Okay, so this is we called as a public solution model, PSM. So guys, any questions, any query? Hello.
Uh,
No, no, from my side.
Okay.
no from my side as well.
Okay. So guys, if you have any questions or any query, you can just talk to Nikita. Okay, and she will help you regarding all your questions. She will just forward to me, and I will just like update you accordingly.
Yeah, fine.
Okay. Okay, guys. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Thanks.